Hi, Philip here from Big Phil YouTube channel. Today is the 17th of January 2022. It's a Blue Monday. If you don't know what the Blue Monday is, it's the most depressing day of the year. And the guy Cliff Arnold, 2004, came up with this idea. He used a mathematical equation to calculate that it's the shortest day, there's not a lot of sun, it's just after Christmas, and overall people feel a bit low. So the third Monday of the month is apparently the most depressing day of the month, and that is why I'm recording this unusual, unexpected, and weird video from the car park here next to M25. Because I feel free. You don't know what's about, and I'm probably not gonna even disclose what it's about, but I finally feel free. I'm not going anywhere, don't get me wrong. On Thursday there's fitness transformation video coming up, and which I recorded already, pre-recorded, and on Sunday there's a video coming up as well, which was pre-recorded. So I'm not going anywhere, so don't worry about that. However, what I wanted to say, people struggle all over the world. If you have any depression, anxiety, any low moods, low self-esteem, whatever what brings you down, your mood down, your feelings down, there's always someone, volunteers, or actually, like in the UK, like a GP or some kind of health organization which can help you going through that. And what triggered me to record this video is actually last week I was traveling by train. I was at work, but I was traveling by train, and it wasn't the first time, but someone jumped in front of the train. And they died. It's not the first time I've been on a train and someone actually jumped in front of that train, and that particular train in my career working where I work just now. But something broke in me that Friday, past Friday, and I thought, what sort of stuff is going through the mind of a person who's consciously or unconsciously ending their life by jumping on front of the train, or actually, I don't know, jumping off the high story building or whatever. It doesn't really matter what type of suicide it is. What's going through their mind? What triggered that? How low they reached their ability, their mind capacity to overcome all the bad things what happened in their life, that they weren't able to go any further. The struggle was great, and they decided that the best outcome for them will be to end their life. I never knew any of the persons who ended their life under the train. Only once met a person who actually, it's not with us anymore, and that person took its own life. And I'm not gonna tell what was the gender of that person, and it doesn't really matter. It wasn't someone close to me, it was someone close to people who are close to me. And sometimes you don't realize the stuff which going through people's mind. Sometimes you don't realize what actually people think. Just be nice to each other. You never know what is going through the people's mind, what they're fighting with, what their struggle is. We all are warriors, but every single person is a warrior in a different capacity to the other person. I know it's slightly chaotic, this video, but I just had to set this out loud and then let it out of my system, just to keep myself in a good mental shape. As past couple of months, actually a year and a half, when the pandemic started, wasn't the easiest, and I'm simply overworked. I'm so overworked that I'm actually mentally drained, physically tired, mentally drained, working 70 hours a week. Put a toll on my health, my physical health and my mental health, and I'm just like, I'm snappy, I'm moody, sometimes anxious, often anxious, but I meditate. I use two apps. Thanks to Anya, my partner, I'm using an app, Thrive, and then I'm using Balance app. So I meditate. I've learned how to calm myself down using breathing and then projection and visualization. Also, I understood that some stuff came with us to an adulthood from a childhood. When we were kids, not every single thing was explained to us by our parents, because most of them didn't even knew how to explain stuff, as they not been learned that. No one give them lessons how to speak to or react. Well, not no one, but most of the parents and their parents have not been taught how to deal with mental health issues, mental breakdowns, low self-esteem and stuff like that. Jesus, that's chaotic as hell. My mind is all over the place, and today was the peak when I thought enough is enough. It's just I'm free. I'm finally free. It's hard to admit that you've not been free for long, but yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, guys, remember about mental health. If you know that someone has struggled, just give them the phone number to Samaritans. I'm gonna put a couple of phone numbers on the screen just now, and then I'm gonna give you a couple of links underneath the video. Especially if you're in the UK. If you're in other parts of the world, just try to seek help wherever or whenever or whoever that might be. They might be able to help you. Yes, I think that's the end of this video, the Blue Monday video, a taboo video, because not many men talk openly about their mental health, because very often they are just ashamed that they have such kind of issues, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. You just need to be proud that you actually overcome the fear and then you're seeking help. That's the thing which is the most valuable thing. And remember not to leave your family and friends in a weird way. If you need help, just seek one. There's always someone waiting who is willing and is capable of helping you. Guys, I totally forgot about social media and the impact they do have on our mental health. I'm mainly talking about Instagram and TikTok, as they are mainly image-based social media platforms, and we need to understand that not everything on the platform which you can see is actually true. Very often people who post various stuff and they seem happy, they're actually not really happy, and there's a lot of stuff being behind the scenes which the followers and subscribers, they don't see, how people struggle and how people pretend, and where they just will tell you that it's fantastic, it's great, and it's amazing, but actually it's not. And you need to be very vigilant about that kind of stuff, as well as body shaming, no matter if it's a fat or super skinny person, or they have some kind of other disability and they don't have a power. Maybe they have a condition and that they are obese, or maybe they have a condition that they're super slim. That's nothing to be actually ashamed of, and we should never laugh at those people if they have some kind of issues. Maybe they have a mental issue, maybe they have some kind of health issue. We never know what people struggle with on daily basis, and assuming as well, going back to social media, that every life is perfect and what we see on social media is actually great, and their life is so perfect, but very often is pretended. So talk to your kids, explain them that not everything is real. Sometimes people like pretend it's great when actually it's not. Explain them that not all the images seen online, that's the thing they should follow. For example, men or boys, they have that sometimes they have that weird imagination that only the girl like from that Instagram or from that photo is the one they actually want to meet or they want to marry marry with, or something like that. But it's actually not the case. They just have that wrong image in their head, and it's vital for parents to actually talk to kids and talk to them and explain that's not always the case, and they shouldn't judge people only by the cover, by how they look, but what they actually need to consider, what they represent, what values they have, and they should focus on that as well. I think that is all. Let's go back to the main subject of the Blue Monday video. That's all. See you on Thursday on my fitness transformation video. I know this one was unexpected, a bit sad, but I think it might help. It helped me. That's one thing. If it helped me, I do hope and I believe that it will help you if you struggle with something. And if you find it useful, share it with someone else. We're not alone. Yes, that is all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Cheers.